A former Democratic National Committee official says celebrities and the Harris campaign alike might be lying about the money spent on A-listers on the campaign trail. Lindy Lee.
Man, you could tell that a lot of people was getting paid just from like posts on social media that everything was just Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. Anybody we seen next to Kamala, we knew they was getting paid. They were trying to say, no, we didn't get paid. We just did it for the strength of we like her and we support her movement. And we all knew, yo, that's a lie.
Money makes things move.
Definitely did, which is a crazy situation. I'm glad they're getting called out on it. And I'm glad the proof is actually coming to light now. It was done in the dark.
Well, come to the light.
A former DNC Finance Committee member and Biden campaign advisor sat down with the Sean Ryan Show, telling the show host that celebrities, from Beyonce to Cardi B, who say they weren't paid for their appearances, were paid money by the Harris campaign to show up on the campaign trail.
Despite her repeated denials, Beyonce was paid.
Who was she paid by?
The Harris.
We knew Beyonce was paid. She tried to come out and say she didn't get paid. Her mom came out and said she didn't pay. But I think it came out that she got paid like 1.5 million or something like that. And she didn't even perform. She just went up there and said a couple of words and got paid that money.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever, go get the dollars in there. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Heated denials. Beyonce was paid.
Who was she paid by?
The Harris campaign. She was paid tens of thousands of dollars to not sing. Well, no, she refused to sing. Beyonce was paid, show up. Cardi B was paid.
And I wonder why she didn't sing. So to me, that was like weird because most of the artists that came up there, they performed. That's the whole thing the Democrats was doing. Like the whole run was just having all these artists perform. And we say, oh, what's up with this circus? We don't want to see Meg Thee Stallion twerking and none of that. We want to hear what's your policies.
What's your policies? What's about to happen if you were to get back in office?
Yeah, they say, yo, forget the policies.
What's the changes that's going to occur?
Forget the policies. Just look at Meg.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, Cardi B, who famously said she wasn't paid, her production company was paid to show up. Katy Perry was paid. Christina Aguilera was paid.
Wow.
These people were all paid. And Oprah.
And she tried to be slick with it. She said, I wasn't paid, but her production company got paid. Then the money got ciphered to her. But it didn't pay to me directly.
The same thing.
It's crazy.
Christina Aguilera was paid.
Damn.
These people were all paid. And Oprah wasn't paid $1 million. She was paid $2 million. Okay, let's be very
Be very clear. It wasn't $1 million. It was $2 million.
Oprah, ain't you worth like $1 billion?
Oprah, look, her time is important.
I see.
It costs.
I see. But the fact is, there's nothing wrong with you getting paid. It's the fact that you're trying to lie to the public and say you didn't get paid, and you end up getting $2 million out of it.
Yeah, that's the part that hurts.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, this is somebody that was on their side that's spilling the tea. This is not like a Republican that went and found.
Yeah, it's somebody who you should want to believe.
Yeah.
Because they have no reason, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, while I was doing this, I seen that.
Yeah.
paid. And Oprah wasn't paid $1 million. She was paid $2 million. Okay, let's be very clear.
Crazy.
$2 million to Harpo Productions.
It's against campaign finance laws to pay anyone for a presidential endorsement. But a campaign can pay for appearances and productions at rallies and events. And all campaign...
They had it lit. They had it lit. That's what it was.
Yeah, we know what all rich people, they're going to find a loophole.
You gotta find one.
I can't pay you, but I could find a loophole to pay you. Almost like with radio. You're not allowed to do payola with radio. So what they do is they pay for advertisements. We're not paying for you to play the song. We're paying for the advertisement. And because I bought the advertisement, you're going to play my song.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Are required to be documented and submitted to the Federal Election Commission. According to FEC records, the Harris campaign paid Beyonce's production company, Parkwood Production Media, $165,000. Beyonce's mom posted on Instagram, Beyonce did not receive a penny for speaking at Harris's rally in Houston. Campaign finance records all...
They want the fact checkers out.
But
they said false information.
It's spreading propaganda.
Yeah,
we know that you got paid.
We know what the deal is.
Yeah.
for speaking at Harris's rally in Houston. Campaign finance records also indicate nearly $59,000 was paid to Wash Poppin' Incorporated, a firm owned by rapper Cardi B.
That's why I like they did their research, because we know the artist name, we know Oprah name. I know Harpo because Harpo been around since Color Purple. You told Harpo to beat me. But I'm glad, because we don't know their production company's name, but thank God that people that doing the research that know this stuff is able to look it up and lead us in the right direction.
I always thought that was a nifty name too.
Harpo, Oprah spelled backwards.
Oprah backwards.
Yeah.
Wash Poppin' Incorporated, a firm owned by rapper Cardi B. Cardi B previously denied getting paid $1 for her appearance.
You didn't get paid $1. You got paid a lot of dollars.
Yeah, a lot of dollars. You got things going on.
Cardi B previously denied getting paid $1 for her appearance. Neither Cardi B or Beyonce performed at Harris's events, but gave 10-minute and 4-minute speeches respectively. Lady Gaga's production company.
And wherever Cardi B got paid, she shouldn't have got paid. I don't know if you remember her speech, but she was like messing up. She forgot. So she had a speech on her cell phone. It wasn't working. Her manager had to come give her another cell phone because the teleprompter started working. So she was like, you didn't even know what to say without the teleprompter. So somebody probably wrote that speech for you. You probably didn't even do that yourself.
Yeah, he was getting lines fed.
Yeah, it's crazy. Say this.
Company was paid $132,000. $95,000 was paid to Renegade 44, owned by former President Barack Obama.
Wow.
$98,000.
So even Obama got paid for
everybody got their hand greased a little bit.
You remember Obama? I don't know if you remember, but it was like a lot of controversy because he went around these black people and was like, "Oh, y'all should vote for Kamala just because y'all black." I don't know if you've seen that, but the fact that you was going around spreading this propaganda and you got paid to spread that propaganda, you was trying to make black men feel bad because we didn't want to vote for Kamala. And the whole time you was getting paid to try to get people sway the votes.
Everybody's getting paid.
It's crazy.
44, owned by former President Barack Obama. $98,000 went to R&B artist Khalid's production company.
Wow.
The New York Times reported $2.5 million paid to Harpo Productions, owned by Oprah Winfrey, after initial reports had the figure closer to $1 million. Wow. Harpo Productions and Winfrey released statements confirming Winfrey was not paid a personal cut of any campaign money. A spokesperson for the Harris campaign told Deadline, "We do not pay. We have never paid any artist and performer. We have never paid a fee to that person."
Yo, they paid out so much money that even when Kamala was done running, she was in debt. So she had to go ask for more funding because I think it was like, I want to say it was a lot of money that she ran through. And to run through all that money and still to get the results that you got. What would them to get that landslide victory by Trump? What would have them numbers would have looked like if she didn't pay anybody?
Yeah.
I got your butts kicked with paying out all this money. What would it look like if you wouldn't have paid this money?
It's a hell of a question.
And after we seen the interviews that 60 Minutes had chopped up and edited, and you watch the full version of that interview, you see why she had to pay people to get behind her, because you talking it's not going to inspire anybody to get behind you.
Yeah, that interview, like,
it was scary.
It's wild. It's wild. They tried to control the narrative of the conversation in that interview, but when you see it in full, it's just like,
it's scary.
It's
like,
wild.
She was almost in office. It's wild to think about.
Artist and performer. We have never paid a fee to that person. The FEC records show that while individual checks to celebrities weren't cut, payments to companies owned by them were, ranging from tens of thousands to a few million.
It's crazy.
In all, the Harris campaign spent more than $1.5 billion in a 15-week sprint. With the
15 weeks, I spent $1.5 billion. And then we know all this money went out, and then for you to try to say you didn't pay anybody, it's crazy.
And it was a hell of a paper trail.
Yeah,
that's the part that's crazy about it. Like it's not like this money wasn't accounted for.
Yeah,
they see where it was going.
Yeah,
they see how it came out.
Yeah,
who it was allotted to.
Yeah,
and it's just like, wow,
it's like crazy. And the crazy part is, if they would have won, we would have never heard about all these numbers coming.
Not at all.
They would have covered it up, censored everything.
Because it would have been for what?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money going out, though.
A lot of money going out for you not to even win anything, which is crazy. Definitely keep an eye on this situation before we get out this video. This is a brand new channel. This is our second channel. If you didn't get a chance to like, subscribe, and comment, make sure you do that.
Do that.
Until our next video is Tremaine Jones.
And it's Lamar Wilson.
And we out.